Hey, hello, namaste, welcome back to our next video on this Unit 1 Folk and Fable Tales POORVI NCERT Class 6 textbook. So the first poem in this unit is The Raven and the Fox. Can you observe a raven and a fox? Fox is the one on the ground and raven is nothing but a crow on the tree. Yes. So let us begin with a beautiful activity here. We know that frogs croak back, back, back. Did you know that? Raven also croak? Isn't it? Yes, ravens, crows also croak like cow, 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 cow. Yes. So which animal is shown to be very cunning in stories? Circle the correct answer. So here there are three options. Number 1 is tiger, number 2 is fox, and number 3 is bear. Right? So which animal do you feel is the most cunning animal? Yes. So fox is shown and portrayed as the most cunning animal in stories, right? The fox and the grapes. These are quite couple of examples. The raven and the fox and the grapes, right? Yes. Now let us read this beautiful poem, The Raven and the Fox. Mr. Raven was perched upon a limb, and Reynard the fox looked up at him. So you can see the raven was perched upon a limb. Raven is sitting on the limb of a tree. Perched is nothing but sat on a tree, sitting on a tree. And the Reynard, who is nothing but the fox here, is looking at the raven. What for he is looking? Let us see. For the raven held in his great big beak a morsel the fox would go far to seek. So the raven held something in his great big beak, which is nothing but a small piece of food. So morsel is nothing but a small piece of food. But the fox was very, very hungry. He would go far to seek. Okay, so he is just thinking for a beautiful idea how to trick the raven and get the food. For the raven held in his great big beak a morsel the fox would go far to seek. Said the fox in admiring tones, "My word, Sir Raven, you're the handsome bird." So here the fox started going beyond, and the fox said in an admiring tone, the sweet voice, "My word, Sir Raven, you are as handsome as a beautiful bird. Such feathers, if you would only sing. So your feathers, my God, they are so beautiful. And if you only sing, the birds of these woods, the birds of the whole forest would call you king." The raven, who did not see the joke, forgot that his voice was just a croak. So the raven believed in the words of fox and did not realize that the fox was joking at him, and forgot that his voice was just a croak. The raven knows that its voice is just a croak. It cannot be as beautiful as a sparrow. He opened his beak in his foolish pride, and down fell the morsel the fox had eyed. So from the beginning the fox was just looking at the piece of the food. So the fox eyes are on the morsel right from the beginning. So for that he tricked the raven. The raven could not realize that it cannot sing so sweet. So in that pride that it is a beautiful bird and can sing so well, the raven opened his mouth, forgot that his voice was just a croak, and down fell the morsel the fox had eyed. So immediately when it opened its large beak, the morsel fell down on the ground. Ha ha ha, laughed the fox. And now you know. Ignore sweet words that make you glow. So this is one of the best lessons anybody can get in their life. We should not be proud of ourselves if somebody, praises us for no reason. We have to ignore such kind of sweet words said by someone which makes us glow from outside, and we feel so proud that we forget the actual fact. Ignore sweet words that make you glow. Pride, my friend, is rather unwise. So if we are proud of ourselves, we are unwise, we are foolish. I'm sure this teaching is quite a surprise. So the raven might have not expected such a life lesson taught by the fox. The raven believed in the sweet words of the fox and did exactly the fox asked him to do. But at last the fox cheated the raven. The fox here is the Reynard. So this poem, this beautiful poem, a thought-provoking poem, is written by Jean de la Fontaine. Okay, so the next part of video will be releasing soon, in which let us discuss the next exercise part of this poem. Hope you have enjoyed the poem.